Welcome to this series of short videos showing you how to use the features of RediTALK Flex. This video explains the Help sub-window. So I have already logged into my RediTALK Flex console, ready for action. The Help menu is found down on the Control Panel area. Look for the Help button and click on it. The About sub-window appears. At the top of the window are three headings: Activation License, Rehost License, and User Manual. Click on Activation License and a small window appears showing the options for activating your RediTALK Flex license. Automatic allows you to enter your license key by choosing Install to New Key and entering the product key sent to you by Omnitronics and then clicking on Activate. For this to work, the PC hosting RediTALK Flex must be connected to the internet so that the Sentinel license service running on your PC can verify the new key with the Sentinel server at Omnitronics. The Omnitronics server will send a file back to your PC that will enable the features that are licensed. This operation also sends a hardware fingerprint of your PC to the server at Omnitronics. Once this happens, your license is locked to your PC and one activation is consumed. Any other attempts to use the supplied product key will result in failure unless there are more activations on the same product key. If the activation is successful, RediTALK Flex will display the message, "Your license has been activated." If you have to install a license manually or a license update, then under Activation License, choose the manual option and click on Install License V2C. A Windows Explorer window will pop up and you browse to where the V2C file is located. By the way, V2C stands for Vendor to Client and is a file that is generated by the Sentinel server at Omnitronics that tells the Sentinel service running on your RediTALK Flex host PC what features to unlock. The V2C file will be supplied by Omnitronics. If ever you upgrade the features on your RediTALK Flex, Omnitronics will send you a V2C file to be manually installed. In order to create the V2C file, Omnitronics will need to know the license key ID that is displayed on this About window. And this is where you find it. Now there are two other options here: Network License Server and License Remote Update System, or the Rust tool. The Network License Server is not normally used but is available for large sites where a local Sentinel server can allocate licenses. The Rust tool can be used for license activation when RediTALK Flex is not running, for example if your trial license is expired, and it is also used for transferring a license from one PC to another PC. Transferring a license is beyond the scope of this video, but it is very well documented in the user manual, which can be accessed from this very window. The Rust tool can also be started from the program folder that RediTALK Flex is located in. Please note the following: a license can only be transferred from a PC that is operational. If a PC fails because of a hardware fault, such as a hard drive failing, then the license is lost forever and a new one must be purchased from Omnitronics. The Rehost License option allows you to transfer a license from one PC to another PC from within the RediTALK Flex console. In other words, without having to use the Rust tool. On the new PC, you will be running it with a trial license, and you will use Step 1, Create Host ID New Machine, to create a fingerprint file, which is a star.id file, that is then used on the licensed PC. Step 2, Detach license from old machine, to create a new file, which is a star.h2h file, that is then used on the new PC to install the license. Step 3, Install license, new machine. And finally, the user manual option. Clicking on this will automatically open the RediTALK Flex user manual, assuming you have a PDF reader installed on your PC. If you're sick of listening to my voice and would like a nice manual to curl up with, then you will find all the information on how to use and configure RediTALK Flex in this document. A few more things of interest in this About window. The license key ID, which Omnitronics may ask for if a license update is required. The license type, which will be either trial or perpetual. The version of RediTALK Flex, which is version 1.1.1 in my case, and the software build date and running time of RediTALK Flex. So now go and open that manual and happy reading.